people that are starting hardware companies understand that capital is very difficult to obtain. So therefore, the business model has to be fairly capital light by either using contract manufacturers or using existing technology. You just assemble that together. And more importantly, finding a way that overlays a software layer on top of it so that it can have an application in the world. So when we talk about hardware investing, these models won't work anymore. We can't, it's going to be very difficult to start another equipment company, another semiconductor factory company, Yahoo, Google, Apple. They all have tremendous amount of effort. These companies, of course, you know them because they are who they are, and they're making tremendous amount of money in their businesses. I mean, except for Apple, it's all services and advertising, right? So the profits are enormous, but they also understand that it all relies on a hardware base that, as much as possible, either they need to understand or they need to control. So Amazon has their own tablets, they have their own phones, they have their own TV stick that competes against Apple. Google is doing the same thing. Google has a lot of initiative in hardware manufacturing, starting from a project to kind of wire the world with balloons and mesh network at high altitude to self-powered, self-driven cars. And they've had innovation initiative also in energy, because they use a lot of energy for their data centers. So what I've seen is that a lot of what I would call classical engineers that are in hardware companies have gone over to Apple and Yahoo and Google and Amazon. Amazon has a development lab called Lab 26. Google has Google X. I don't know what Apple calls their thing.